Nobody truly cares about you. Agents, labels, production companies, they care about revenue, profit, and their bottom line. And remember, it's not personal, it's business. The system isn't set up for you to win. And nobody gives a f*** about you the same way you give a f*** about yourself. We're in the hot seat, and today I want to talk about something I've learned the hard way in this industry. It's that time is the most valuable thing you have, and you can't let anyone waste it. This episode is for anyone grinding as an artist, a creative, or an entrepreneur. If you're a musician, an actor, or a filmmaker, I'm going to keep it real with you. The system isn't set up for you to win. And nobody gives a f*** about you the same way you give a f*** about yourself. Now let that sink in, because everyone now more than ever has entered this crazy rat race for clout, fame, money, and most importantly, attention. First, let's talk about signing deals that go nowhere. You think that getting signed and having a big agent is the goal, right? Wrong. Signing with an agent who does nothing is worse than having no agent at all. Now, don't get me wrong. A good agent and a good rep can really help you push your career forward. But if we sign to them too early, we're often jumping in without a clear understanding of what we actually need from them. Or worse, without having built enough of a foundation for them to work with. An agent is not a magic fix. They're just a partner who amplifies what you've already started. So if you don't have momentum, or a strong portfolio, or a clear direction, even the best agent won't be able to do much for you. And instead of helping you grow, they might shelf you, neglect you, or focus their energy on clients who are more established. The real goal is to create so much undeniable work and momentum that the right agent sees you as an asset and not as a gamble. And if you end up signing too early, you may end up hurting yourself more than helping yourself. Why? Because you're now locked in. You lose autonomy, and therefore they may be dragging you down instead of helping you up. And if you end up landing a gig on your own, then they might expect a cut from it. Sometimes we are told, don't worry, your time will come. Be patient. People will shower you with compliments like, you're so talented and we really believe in you. But they don't put forth any actions to back what they say. You know what I say? I say, F that. I don't believe in being told to be patient. F patience. I'm serious. When I was 18 years old trying to break into the music video industry, I was working with an artist and his manager, and the manager literally told me to my face, you're not a priority. This other director is instead. And when I heard that, I felt so offended. My heart sank because I busted my ass off for this client. I did a shit ton of free work for them. I sacrificed so much time and so much energy for them. And this guy had the audacity to tell me that I'm not a priority. So what did I do? I kept my head down. I kept working on my craft. And because my work kept outshining the other director, I made myself become the priority. I didn't wait for them to put me on. I didn't like being told to be patient. Time is precious. Time is way more precious than money. So seriously prioritize that and don't be patient. I hate the word patience. Now, let's talk about signing with a label as an artist. Record labels don't sign you because they love you. They sign you because you can make them money. Period. You are dollar signs to them. It is a business. And if you're not already established or have an established fan base, you're going to be very low on the priority list. It doesn't matter how talented you are, they'll just prioritize the artist that's making them millions over you because that's what makes the most sense for them. You're just another name on their roster until you prove otherwise. Next, let's talk about the harsh truth about signing deals. If you sign anything without leverage, meaning a proven track record, audience, or value you bring to the table, you will be used and abused. If a deal is too good to be true, it's because it is. See, here's the reality. Without leverage, they don't see you as an equal partner. You're just a means to their end. So if you're an artist, show the label your value before signing. I've seen people get so excited about signing the contract. They pop bottles of champagne, go out to expensive dinners, only to realize 6 months later that nothing's moving. And I'm going to keep it real. Nobody truly cares about you. Agents, labels, production companies, they care about revenue, profit, and their bottom line. And remember, it's not personal. It's business. And you have to start thinking that same way. For example, if you're a musician, why does a label sign you? Because you're generating streams, listeners, revenue. If you're a director, why does a production company sign you? To get more clients off of your work. And this now leads me to talk about exploiting artists and the corporate machine. And what I want to say is, it's about profit, not your art. When there's a corporate machine involved, mutual benefit often turns into exploitation. They'll take your art, your work, and squeeze every last dollar out of it, sometimes at your expense. You're not their priority. Their profits are. Have you ever seen the stock market? With a lot of these tech giants and large companies, the graph can only move in one direction. And you know what that direction is? It's up. How can a company keep growing to appease its board and appease its shareholders? Well, it needs to maximize profit while reducing as many expenses as possible. So, if you feel like things aren't working out, never feel bad or feel obligated to stay. Listen to this. You don't owe these people anything. You don't owe corporations or companies or labels anything. If anything, they owe you for your talent, your ideas, and your grind. You should never feel guilty for leaving, renegotiating, or choosing yourself. Because trust me, they're always choosing themselves first. And if you're stuck in a bad contract, well, my friend, you got two options. One, you breach the contract and face the consequences. Or two, you have a heart-to-heart with them and see if there's a way to get out of it or to change it. Now, here's what you can do instead. Protect your time and value. Know your worth. Don't jump at every opportunity just because it looks shiny. Instead, ask yourself, what's in it for me? If it's not moving you forward, it's probably wasting your time. And if that's the case, walk away. Trust me, you will be glad you did. If I'm going to be honest, the most important thing for any creative is to build leverage first. Focus on building your leverage. That includes your skills, your body of work, and for some people, your audience. Because leverage is what gives you power in negotiations. Remember, they need you more than you need them when you bring something to the table. Think like a business person, not as an artist. As creatives, we get so emotional about our art, but you have to realize that in this field, our art is generally traded for money, a business. Your time, your work, your ideas, their currency. Don't always give them away for free. So let's recap our key points. First, don't let anyone waste your time. Your time is your most valuable currency. Protect it fiercely. Don't sign deals without leverage. Build your skills, your body of work, and your audience before committing to anything that locks you in. And remember, nobody is looking out for you like you are for yourself. Every industry is a business, and your art, your talent, and your ideas are the product. Treat them like gold. If you take one thing away from this episode, let it be this. You are the prize, own it, and don't settle for less than you're worth. Don't let anyone take advantage of your talent. But remember, confidence isn't the same as entitlement. You don't automatically deserve everything. You have to put in the work to earn your place and build the leverage that makes you undeniable. It's not an easy journey, but with dedication, focus, and consistently great work, you can absolutely make it happen. They need you more than you need them. Don't ever forget that. That's it, y'all. If you found value in this episode, please subscribe to the podcast, leave a 5-star rating on your platform of choice, and share this with someone who needs to hear it. I want to thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. And most importantly, I want to give a big round of applause to ourselves. All right, y'all. Peace.